everyone! Introduce me Liestia from the Class 2 of the Accounting Study Program. Here I will tell you some events in my life that are quite sticky in my memory. Firstly, I will tell you about my happiness that when my father brought me a bicycle. I was 8 years old at the time and my father worked out of town. I could only talk to my father over the phone. At the time, I told my father that my friends all had bicycles, only I didn't have one and always borrowed my friends. I remember that my father promised to buy me a bicycle when my father come home, if I managed to fast for 1 month. Long story short, I managed to fast for 1 month and my father's aide come home. I was invited by my father to go to the city to buy a bicycle. I went around the shop and chose which bicycle I liked. My choice fell on a bicycle with a pink color and a basket in front of it. I really like that bicycle because it's so cute color. Immediately, the bicycle was paid for by my father and brought home. The day I was very happy because finally I could have a bicycle like my friends. Thank you, Dad. The next one. Oh yes, this is an event that I think is very silly that I have ever done in my life. I often agreed with my mother just because I did not want to have another sister, while at the time my mother was already pregnant with my second sister. Long story short, that afternoon my mother gave birth to my sister at the health center accompanied by my father. When I found out that my mother was going to give birth, I immediately left home because I did not accept having a sister. I went to grandmother's house and stayed there for about a week. My grandmother's house is not too far from my house. At the time, all my family, including my grandmother, gathered at my house and were happy for the birth of my sister. While I was alone at my grandmother's house and felt hurt until finally I was persuaded by my aunt to go home and finally I went to because I was also lonely at my grandmother's house. If I remember that accident, I am actually very ashamed, but now I even love my sister very much. Maybe at the time my mind was still too unstable, so I was recluse. And lastly, I want to tell you about yesterday's experience when Kista and Nisa stayed at my house. On Monday, during the quiet week before the final exam of the semester, the three of us planned to stay at my house in the village. Actually, the day I went to campus for the econovation event, but the three of us did not go to the event. Instead, we went to Artos. After that, we stopped by Tidar Mountain, and there we meet a monkey. We immediately ran downstairs because we were afraid of the monkey. After the Tidar Mountain, we went to the Rindam to buy a snack and sat by the side of a small river while chatting and enjoying the afternoon. After the Rindam, we went straight home to my house. I rode with Kista and Nisa on my own motorbike. The road to my house was quiet and made them both scared. Long story short, we We arrived at my house and we decided to sleep. We woke up at 4 a.m. and got ready to Silanjur. We want to enjoy the sunrise at Silanjur. Along the way, Kista, who is basically city girl, was amazed by the view. At Silanjur, we took many photos and memories. After we left Silanjur, we had yellow rice for breakfast at a roadside stall. It was a very pleasant day because I could take my bestie to see the beautiful scenery in my area. Maybe that's enough of my little story in the past. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.